this, wait. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Okay, so since I'm a little bit behind in the decorating game because we've been everywhere and crazy people, I have these like bursts of like decorating time. And so I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna decorate my front porch because it's like lacking a little bit. And also I'm gonna do it for free because I need to do it for free. Come on and check it out. Okay, so I dressed up really, really nice for you guys. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I was really, really nice to you guys. Okay, let's go cut some limbs because that's how I'm gonna do this first. Okay, so we're going to my backyard and I'm gonna show you how I get my branches. I literally do not remember how to open my door. Okay, those are one of the bugs. I don't know if you guys can see it or hear it, but they're the stink bugs that are giant. Can you see that bug? Oh, okay, I'm gonna try not to get those bugs because that's terrifying to me. Good thing this is gonna hang outside this time and not my garland on the inside. Gross, gross, gross. Literally, these bugs are like everywhere. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. They're probably just really pissed because, or just really mad, because I'm cutting down their house. Yellow gloves on. Okay, so here is my little pile of a bunch of limbs. Next, what I'm gonna do, which I didn't do with my garland before, is I'm gonna shake out the green limbs and see what's in there. That one is good. Huh, I'm so nervous. They're like huge. Oh, I just saw one, guys. Oh, there's another one. Ah! So all these cones right here are previous owner / renter left them for us. So that's cool. So they were a decoration on my table, but now I'm gonna use them. Normally I wouldn't use like a nice chalk paint for painting pine cones, but that's all I have because I'm all out of my white paint. So anyway, and it's free, yay! It's just supposed to look like snow, people. You don't have to be super nice about it. And while it's still dry or wet, I'm gonna put some glitter on it. Yeah. How cute is that though? This is something we could totally do with Lily too. Like you could totally do this with your kiddos. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Just like stir it around. Oh no! Ah! Guys, I just got some of the white on my Nike pants. Oh man, I literally just got these pants like a month ago. And last time I got poked. I think also last time that I did this with the branches and stuff, like my hands like kind of swelled up because they're like, because of the pokies. So how I do this is I kind of like fake it till I make it with everything. So I don't know if that's a good policy or what, but so I am just using the like hemp twine, which I use this like for everything. So when I'm wrapping gifts, when I'm tying branches, it's like $5 like at Hobby Lobby or Walmart or whatever, and it's like a bigger roll than this, and so it goes a long way. So like currently I just had to get it outside of my Christmas wrapping bag. I pinned this really cool like idea, this concept about like how to do our front door. I really have been liking like the natural simplistic like sort of Christmas decoration stuff. And so it had like all these branches and pine cones, and it had a stick. And so I'm gonna just grab a stick. We like did a lot of trimming in our backyard and front yard, and so there's still sticks lying around. Isn't that so nice? So I'm just gonna grab one that we still have, which is like perfect. And so I'm literally just gonna tie the string that I have there onto the pine cones, and then I'm just gonna hang it at different heights. Like, if you've never done any craft project or anything, like I think that there's this like big like stigma around like you have to do it perfect or it has to look exactly that way, but it's like not meant to look perfect or exactly that way. So you do it how you want to do it and try it out. I'm gonna break it off like a little bit. So I will just cut some different strings, and again I'm just gonna do like random pieces because it's gonna hang in the bridge of my of our walkway. way, I guess the arch over our window or whatever. And for those of you, which I have a lot of friends that are, oh no, it's getting paint on the bottom. Oh well, it's okay, it's gonna look like snowflakes. But anyway, I have like a lot of friends who are pretty type A personalities, which need like the exact measurements. So if you need to know, I'll tell you, I can give you those measurements. But for me, I just like do a lot of stuff by eye. And it drives people crazy, but that's just kind of how I work. I have 9 pine cones, which kind of rule of thumb for me, well, it kind of depends in like different circumstances, but a lot of times odd numbers always look the best whenever you're decorating with something. You know, you can have like, for instance, like one thing on your mantle, you have a big thing in the middle, but then you have 2 small things on the side. Also, those pine cones turned out so good, huh? I won't put like the same kind of sizes next to each other, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna start and tie. Let's do the biggest one and kind of start in the middle. Also, my paint's still wet. I know. Oh no! Yeah, that's gonna be better to tie it like underneath the little flaps of the pine cones. I don't even know what that's called. I can already feel my hands getting itchy. Isn't that bad? After I like tie it and stuff and I feel like it's sufficient enough, I'm just clipping off the excess of the string. Just hanging these at different heights, as you guys can see. The cool thing about the string is that I can like move it different places, like so it can be gathered up more or like spread apart more. But if you wanted to, I mean, you could even like hang it up and tie it, you know, so you know at what height each of them are at and stuff. I know with like craftsman wood building stuff, you kind of have to like cut it once. And there's a baby! Can you say hi? Woo! It's gonna hang on the archway, and then the greenery is gonna hang around the archway. Oh, no. When people make garlands or wreaths or whatever, they use this floral wiring that keeps it together. But since I'm cheap and I'm just using this is all I'm gonna be using. So I just will be knotting them together so you'll see as I go. But literally I'm just gonna be tying like end to end of each piece as like I make just a really big long piece of garland that will just like hook up onto the arch of our doorway. So I take the stump end to the like covered end and I overlap it because you just want to cover that little stump end so you can't see it. The cool thing about the hemp strings that I cut off, they're like pretty small already from the excess of the pine cones, but it's like a natural color so you won't really be able to see it. And if you do see it, it's like not a big deal. But I'm gonna just tie it with my cool painted fingers and I'm literally, oh no! But then I'll tie it like this. Just really tight. Again, I just like knot it, like triple knot it. And then I'll cut it off when I'm done. Bye, Mommy. You what, baby? Goodbye. Goodbye. Love you. Goodbye, Daddy. Goodbye. So I'll just continue to keep going and building it as it goes. I mean, as it makes a long line, and then we'll just arch it around. Just gonna go start. We'll do this in the front. I just took a string and then I folded it in half. Yeah, Mommy. And then I kind of folded it on the side like this, if you can see. And then I looped that loop around and just like tied it. Does that make sense? And it made that like a little hook. I had to get my big strong man to help me.
You may need to be on the other side, Joe, is what I'm saying.
It's not a long enough stick.
Yeah.
Dang it. And there it is so far.
Come here. Ellie, come here.
You want to put yours up there?
Yeah, let's do it right here.
That looks pretty, Lily. Huh? Not doing his manly thing. And this is a hammer. Guys, the struggle is real because we cannot nail into our brick.
Oh, mosquito.
Well, here it is, guys. We got it all done after a night. So sorry, but at least you get to see it all lit up and pretty. What we had to end up doing is putting hooks or little nails up top, even though you can't see, but with strings to hold it on the piece of wood. But there it is. And thank goodness we have some Christmas lights because it helps me to intertwine the greenery, which is great. And I just have a last few minute little details because I'm gonna be putting stuff up on my door. Just some jars, guys, that I have. Some that I've painted. Literally, this is just Mod Podge glitter on a jar at the base. You like Mod Podge it, sprinkle and glitter, Mod Podge again, sprinkle and more glitter until it's totally encapsulated, and then candles and all that jazz. So, and some of my leftover green remnants, remember, because I cut too many just in case. And there it is, people. Even though it may not look like much, just some little jars, and that may not even be our thing, but for me, this is free, easy, and doesn't mean that you're gonna be using this every night. You could even get fake candles or whatever, but it's so beautiful. I love light at Christmas time. My front porch. There it is, people. That's how you do it. Well, my style anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great time, and totally you can conquer any DIY, even if it doesn't turn out like the picture. At least you tried. That's what's important. Also, hopefully I don't have any more bugs in my house. Yeah, love y'all.